What's crack-a-lackin' YouTube? Lots of things happening in this video. First off, I broke my ring light. The ring no longer stays on the tripod. I have it balanced perfectly right now, but I will not be using it. Guys, today is mail day. Look at all these beautiful packages that came in. The yellow package was this thing, and this little package on top, I think, is a case for my GoPro. And if it is a case for the GoPro, I'm going to finally use it for a video. I got the GoPro for Christmas, and then my dog ate a part to the GoPro, and this is that part. Wow, nope, it's not. Well, it looks like I will just be balancing you guys on this little tripod as I unbox one of the two of these big boxes. I'm buying a lot, I'm selling a lot of vintage clothing coming in and out of my hands. I really want to bust into the big one down here, so let me set you guys up and you guys can see what I got. Okay, I know I should probably be doing this in the eBay room because it's very echoey and white out here, but I got too excited for the box and I just really wanted to open it. I made a little makeshift setup for my camera. Okay, this is Monday night for me. I just got these packages in the mail today. So you guys just watched my what sold video that I posted. And you guys know that I'm now putting my mindset as a full-time reseller, but I need inventory, so I'm buying inventory off of other people on Instagram. This is from a lovely lady named Fresh Vintage. She wrote a little letter here. Sorry, you guys can't really see much until I take the stuff out of the box. But she wrote, "Thank you for investing in other resellers. I firmly believe in supporting others. I look forward to watching your YouTube video on this unboxing. Hope you enjoy. Hashtag Teachers Rock. I am a full-time history teacher. And much love, Fresh Vintage." Thank you. I can't wait. I've been waiting so patiently to open this box. I paid her $165. I think there's 20 items. But this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I'm excited to do. It looks like she has each of them individually packaged, like whole vintage mystery box type of deal. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Can't wait for thrift stores to open back up so I can actually go thrifting. But for the time being, this is how I'm going to get my supply of vintage t-shirts. And the first tee that we have is just like a vintage Indian. There's a horse galloping across it, all over print graphic. Pretty cool t-shirt, honestly. I really like it. Got good colors to it. New Mexico is in bright blue. It's a good item for item numero uno. I'm gonna try to breeze through these to make it as visual pleasing for you guys as possible. Ooh, this is cool. Again, I love the color. It's a bootleg Polo Ralph Lauren. If you look closely, this is like a very thin striped shirt. Really cool. I'm not a fan of Polo Ralph Lauren, but I am a huge fan of bootlegs, and I would actually probably wear this. What size is this? And of course, it doesn't say a size. Probably XL. $165. Before I go any further, here's her stuff. The shop, Fresh Vintage. Thank you again for hooking it up. Item 3. Fishes get you. This is a nice wraparound old school t-shirt. It says it fits a medium, but it's definitely like a large. Let me hold it up in the air so y'all can see it. You got the bass swimming in the river on the front and on the back of this shirt. It's got a little saying down here, hot spot. So far, I'm loving the t-shirts. These are the kind of shirts that I would be picking up if I was still thrifting. So she's filling that void for me. This one looks super dope too. This is vintage New Orleans Mardi Gras graphic t-shirt. It's on that teal blue colorway. You got the madam in the mask, whatever you want to call it. This one is a size large, really cool colors. Definitely gonna be a good graphic t-shirt. This is the kind of like store fillers that I like to have. Now I don't only sell vintage clothing. I sell hard goods and stuff too, but it's hard to source hard goods right now because thrift stores are closed. Ooh, without even opening this up. It's on one of those best tags ever. 1992 Republican National Convention. Who was president in 92? I'm a history teacher. I should know this stuff. Bush Sr., Let's see, we got Reaganomics in the 80s and what, Clinton? Was it Clinton? 92? There was an election in 92. So who was elected in 92? It's gotta be Clinton, I think. I think it was Bill Clinton. I don't know. But this is paper thin. This is good for any history buff without bringing any political beliefs into the chat. Moving on. The next piece. Oh. Another very large, like all over print graphic. You have, who is this guy? Johnny West on the Great Plains back in the day. The Indian turned frontiersman wrangling a horse. Not sure on the resale value of this one, That one is gonna be one that like sticks around for a while, but I'm hoping I can move a lot of these. My Instagram, I'm gonna be having a bunch of story sales in the next couple weeks because I have like 3 more of these big boxes coming in. This is a nice old Nike ringer. I actually just sold one very similar to this. It was a vintage Nike ringer. Someone's walking past my window. Jeez, dude, someone just walked right past my window, like they came up to the house and walked past the window. That's creepy. Anyway, I just sold a Nike t-shirt very similar to this one, except for the one I sold was embroidered Nike spelled out. This is not. But I think this one will sell pretty quickly. I survived something. Ooh, it's another one of those beautiful tags. Would you survive? I survived the yellow brick road. I have somebody on Instagram who likes Wizard of Oz stuff. Maybe he'll want this. Interesting. Something to do with Kansas. That's where the witch was from. Or that's where Dorothy and Toto were from. $165, guys. I'm hoping to make double my money. I guess we will find out by the end of this box. It looks like I have, oh my gosh. There are 4 layers to this box and I have only broke through the first layer. I need to pick things up a notch. Here's another, was this Destination t-shirt? Yeah, the vintage ski shirt. I like the print, big graphic. It's really cool. I'm guessing this will probably sit around until skiing season, but you never know. At the end of this video, I'll tally up how many t-shirts exactly I got and then divide it by 165. And then you guys can use your own like opinions. Like let's say it comes down to like $5 per item. I think it's $7 per item, but let's just say it comes down to $5 per item. Would you pick up all of these t-shirts in a thrift store for $5? Like honestly, if I saw this in a thrift store for $5, I'd still probably grab it and hope to flip it for like 20. Here's a not new, but early 2000s liquid blue tag. This is the early 2000s. Heard a lot of people ranting and raving about the liquid blue tags lately. This is 2005, clearly not vintage. It's almost getting there, but Allman Brothers band. Summer tour. I don't know who the Allman Brothers are, but they have some pretty cool tie-dye t-shirts. The baby blue, the golden yellow, and then the light gray. It's a good color combo. So many more to go through. This is a bootleg Tommy. Tommy is my favorite. She knew that. I think she knew that. And I like bootlegs, as already mentioned. Bootlegs are hard to sell unless you find a guy like me who likes bootleg stuff. This is a very lightweight package. Whoa. Okay, this is just like a picture of a jukebox on like a tie-dye t-shirt. Super thin, very, very soft. But you have that print on the front and the back. Unfortunately, this thing is like a crop top. Ooh, this package is all taped up. She's trying to keep me out of something. Oof. This is a super cool Wolf double-sided graphic t-shirt. I just sold a t-shirt very similar to this one, except for it was blue. Honestly, I think this one is a little bit cooler because it's black and white, and the back hit, that's an epic back hit. Keeping it rolling. Gosh, it took me forever to get into this t-shirt. It's like child-proof. Ooh, this is sick. Public Image. I think she sent me a picture of this one. Public Image spell out on the front. Public Image big graphic on the back. You got a little hit on the sleeve, and you even got a little Public Image tag here. I've never seen this before. What is Public Image? Y'all gonna have to let me know. I have no clue. Ooh, this is another great tag. These are very basic t-shirts. Usually don't sell for that much. A Coca-Cola sounds really good right now, but I am currently trying not to drink any pop. You know, trying to work on my physically fitness a little bit. It's not working out too well though. Boom, baby, Levi Strauss. This is a super cool t-shirt. I wish it was a little bit longer. It looks like it fits a boxy large. Just in pretty torn up condition. But low key, I've always wanted one of these vintage Levi shirts. I wanted the one that says button your fly. 1993, this is cool. Like one of the first like old school rugged wear t-shirt types. There was no company in 93 making graphic t-shirts for people to go out and work in, like on a ranch. So Levi was kind of setting the stage back then. Holy smokes. An incomplete list of impolite words, 2,000 filthy words and phrases compiled by George. Before I read any of these naughty words, look at the fade on the back. That's a crazy fade. Let's read some of these naughty words.
Tail juice, stuff, starch, spunk, dose, bleach, grin, haircut.
Those aren't naughty words. Meat grinder, mom's homemade spill pie, pen wiper. I've heard my students say some pretty impolite words. This shirt is nothing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Major heat and fire. Wow, that's awesome. She's really stepping it up a notch. She's really putting on a good show here, isn't she? Next t-shirt, Fort Washita, Indian Territory. One of my favorite moments in history, American history, world history, is the movement west. The gold rush is there. You got the whole like Andrew Jackson kind of starting that movement. Very interesting time in history. And then here's something that will blow your mind. This is what you get for tuning into, the good old Bob Dabra's YouTube channel. In less than 100 years, Americans went from riding in covered wagons to space shuttles or to spaceships. That's what 100 years can do. Think about that for a second. People went from riding in wooden wheeled covered wagons across the country to get to the West Coast, and then if you fast forward, not even 100 years later, there's people up in space. That is mind-blowing technology right there. Now just imagine what we're gonna have in 100 years. Oh man, did I just I just opened the Major Heat without even realizing it. Oh my gosh. There's the real vintage liquid blue tag, and my first ever Grateful Dead t-shirt. Wow, thank you for sending this one in. What a heater. Now the tough question comes on, do I keep it or do I sell it? This is the Lighthouse Grateful Dead. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen this one before. The lighthouse with the little rowboat and the waves in the background, and then if you flip it over, you got Pirate Jack scoping out the profits. But yeah, very, very cool t-shirt. Love to see that one. And here is fire number 2. Before I open this last one, ladies and gentlemen, please consider subscribing. I'm on that slow trek to 1,000. I've kind of hit a lull where like things just really slow down, but I got nothing else to do. I'm gonna keep making these videos. So subscribe if you like them. This is the one I asked her to please include. This one will be staying with me. Here's a little peek at the tag. Just by seeing this, do you know what this shirt is? She's really hitting on all parts of the history teacher in me. So this is the vintage Michelangelo art t-shirt. This is really cool. I went to Italy for a summer when I was in college, and I actually saw a piece of art by Michelangelo, and it's weird to see that kind of stuff. Actually, 2 different pieces. And it's weird to see that stuff with your own eyes because you only ever see it in books and people talk about it a lot, like it's famous. And then you go see it with your own eyes, and the whole time I was seeing that stuff, I was like, man, someone like 1,700 years ago made that, and it's still standing around on this earth. It's just weird to picture what happened like on this earth that long ago. Crazy. That's why I like history, but then again, that's also why I like vintage t-shirts, because they tell a story and they have cool graphics. And this is definitely a cool story and a cool graphic on this one. So I thank you so much for including this one. Okay, now is the final tally, straight into it. Okay, I was right. 20 t-shirts for $165 comes out to $8.25 per shirt. Maybe not all of them. If I saw them in the thrift stores, I would pay $8 for, but this gives me something to do. 1, it gives me a YouTube video to make, and 2, it gives me stuff to list, and I want to keep my store stocked. I want to keep bringing inventory in. That way I can list it and sell it and push inventory out. I'm going to keep my little economic system moving here in my reselling business. So this is definitely good stuff. I'm going to list it up, and after everything is all said and done, fees and shipping and all that good stuff, I think I'll get close to doubling my money on this big box, which is perfect for me. I got to help her out, give her a little bit of cash. So 2 thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.